Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all come on up in here really quick. Come on up in here. I got I'll be live again later on for sure. Um to discuss a couple things. But good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, it is Friday. It's Friday. What? Okay. What's up, everybody? I see TD Love. I see Shonda. I see Pamela. I see Lady D. Drea Marie. I see Miss Tawana Oppressed Woman Network. I see Ty and I see Miss Tina. What's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I say good morning. Good morning. So this one is gonna be a quick live, and then I'll be back live later on to discuss Monique Samuels. I want to discuss Oliver and TS Madison. I want to discuss a lot of things. But before I discuss that, I want to discuss me. I want to discuss me. Let's talk about me. Good morning, Bravo. Good morning, Mama V. Good morning, JDC. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. I'm on one. I'm on one this morning, honey. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, good. I listened to all 3 hours of Queen Sheba just to hear you. Oh, not just to hear me. That is crazy. Thank you, though. Hey, Miranda. Hey, Deandra. Or Deandra. Deandra. Did I say it right? I be trying, y'all. I really do. I be trying to mess up folks' names. Okay, I'm going to be very, you know, this just is what it is, honey. It just is what it is. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I am no longer addressing. I'm no longer addressing that person anymore. Okay. I'm no longer doing that. But here's what I'm going to freely say on my live. Okay. Y'all are grown. And I'm not telling no grown people to choose no side. So this goes to everybody who is like, Chef, I feel like I have to choose a side. You don't have to choose anything. If you don't want to be over here anymore, baby, hit the unsubscribe button. That's it. That's all I want to say. If you don't want to be here, you can hit the unsubscribe button. It's that simple. It's that simple. Don't be here on terms of hate watching, hate doing this, hate doing that. It's not even necessary, baby. If you don't want to be here, there's a button that says unsubscribe. There's also another button that says that do not recommend this channel. I don't need you over here. If you feel like you have to choose sides, you're not grown enough to make up your own decision and make up your mind who you like and who you don't like, whatever. Cause I ain't told nobody to not listen to anybody or unsubscribe from anybody. I ain't told nobody to do that. But I am telling you, if you feel a way about me, unsubscribe, baby. Unsubscribe. It's very simple. Don't don't cause your mental health to be up in the uproar because you hate watching me or because you don't like me. Also, don't get your mental health in the uproar feeling like you have to choose a side. Oh, I need to be over here. Or I need to be over here. No, 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 baby. Let me save you the trouble. I'm saving you the trouble. If you do not want to be here, please unsubscribe from me. Because I find it very odd that people can be all up in folks' comments. Chef been weird. I've been weird, but you've been in my chat. Okay. Listen, have at it, honey. Jay is my saving. Have at it, honey. Any you got an opinion about me, baby? Take it up with Jesus. How about that? Take it up with Jesus. Because he can hear all of your troubles and he can do something about your troubles. So I ain't doing nothing about them. Stay with I mean, it's simple. It is so simple. You don't have to subscribe to me. And the only reason why I'm doing this quick live is because I need to make it very simple. You don't have to be here. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm holding you captive here. You are an adult and you can go exactly where you want to go. And it's that simple. It's that simple. It's that simple. That's it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm staying in my seat. Shout out to y'all for staying in y'all seat, you know. But I just think it's one of them things. Like somebody was in my comments, um, and she is a great subscriber. I haven't had any issues with her or anything. And she said in the comments that she felt like she had to choose. And I told her, you don't have to choose anything. And if you do feel like you have to choose, baby, choose them over me any day. Choose them over me any day. I don't give a shit about losing subscribers or anything like that. I don't care at this point. I don't. And to really be hounding on people's pages like that, like that's just not I don't care. I don't care. I have other things that I'm going to be discussing, and I'm just not addressing anyone else that feels any type of way. That ain't my business. Okay? It's not my business. And I'm going to freely say that. It's not my business how you feel. So let it be. Period. All right. Moving on. Moving on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. So again, y'all don't gotta pick nothing. You don't got to you don't got to pick no side. Okay? Everything is what it is. And that's it. That's it. That's it, honey. That's it. Hold on. Okay. So again, it's about adults. It's about adults. It's about adults. You do not have to choose a side, and that's on period. Okay, so let's see. Uh, okay. Again, 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 again. Um, uh, my Oak Cliff ain't it? Shout out to my Oak Cliff ain't it? I see you. Okay, in the bushes working. Come on, work. And every day is some child. Again, I am just telling y'all, y'all are adults and y'all do not have to pick a side. And if you don't want to be here, I'm simply just saying unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Because guess what? I'm going on about my day. I got some other topics I'm going to discuss. I am doing a retro review on Preachers of LA. I got other content I'm doing over here. So again, if you do not want to be here, there's a button that says unsubscribe, honey. That's simple. That's it. That's it. I ain't mentioning no names, and it is what it is. And if you feel a certain way about me, then let it be what it is. Don't be in my comments if you feel a way. That's that on that. And that's it. So later on today, we will be live about Monique. Monique is speaking out. I'm talking about Monique Samuels. She did an interview yesterday. And y'all, so that means from Love and Marriage DC, we've had Sherelle, we've had Winter, and we've had Monique talk about or call Carlos out. So we got to talk about it. We got to talk about it, okay? So I found that to be interesting. Y'all, Nivea, Eva, and Tammy Rivera, y'all, they got a show out. I watched the first episode. It's not a bad little show. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna promise y'all I'm gonna recap it or nothing like that. But just in case if you need something to watch, they got a new show around there. Okay. Uh they got a new show around there. And you can use them just not 4 to 5 in a row. About the emojis. Yeah. Some of the emojis, like if you use excessive caps or you use excessive emojis, they will they'll like say your chat spammed and all that kind of stuff right there. So and also too, from my understanding, Nightbot, if the girl is up, I don't know if she up or if she sleep. Have y'all seen that girl? Oh, there she go. There she go. I thought she was still asleep. I thought she was still asleep. But there she go right now. I was about to say if Nightbot didn't get in here, I was gonna go whoop her ass with her husband wooden leg if she didn't get off up in here. But anyway, anyway, uh Eat, Slay, Love. That's it right there. Are you doing reviews on that, Moose Nuts? You doing recaps on that? I thought that girl was still asleep. But there she is right there. But no, that's a good show. So I'm gonna watch it. Now again, I don't know if I'm gonna be recapping it, but I'm gonna watch it. Then you have uh Bell Collective comes back on tonight. The other show come on tomorrow. Um Next Sunday we have Married to Medicine. Yeah, so y'all about to see a shift in a lot of stuff, okay? Y'all about to see a shift in a lot of stuff. There's gonna be more coming out about Carlos. I agree. I do agree. I absolutely agree. And I guess what I did, I went back and I pulled. See, because people forever don't be listening to me. But y'all recall when Monique was supposed to do season 2, but then she had came out saying that her and her husband was good. Monique knew going into season 2, filming season 2, that she was having issues in her marriage. That's what's crazy. Because she was having issues in season 1. So when she came out and was like, oh, she pretty much calling People Magazine a lie, I just knew. I just knew then. I said, oh, let's dig and figure it out, okay? Not do's and don'ts for the YouTube. Yeah, YouTube be crazy though. They'll be crazy. And we wonder why they be striking channels and doing all kind of stuff. It's bananas. I've never known this in the yeah. I think Mims Mims and somebody else was saying like doing that, and then also if people try to put links in your chat as well, sometimes you are able to put it on. Like there's a setting that the YouTuber will either toggle um, that only mods can put in links or other people. Now I got it turned off, but I'm just letting y'all know in case somebody don't have it turned off. Um, that could get them in trouble as well. So yeah, LOL, Bravo. They are getting weird about it. Man, listen. Monique also said that she was willing to show the problems, but Carlos didn't want to pay her for her pain. Yes, she did. Now we're gonna break it all the way down, and I'm gonna let y'all hear it for y'allself. I'm gonna let y'all absolutely hear it for y'allself. The reason why I brought that up is because it is very interesting on how that went. I told the people, in my opinion, Monique leaked that story to get out of her contractual agreement, and I think it was smart. I'm sorry, but I gotta call a thing when it comes to Monique, and that's just how I feel about it. I feel like she got ahead of it uh, to prevent her from filming the second season. If I'm honest, I do, but I understand why, especially if the man paying you pennies. And I don't. I think what I would like to know, and again, we'll deep dive into this, but I think what I would like to know is from season 1 to season 2, when they was getting ready to pick up the cameras and start filming season 2, she said it was the money. She said it was the money, which I believe is the money, right? But hearing all that she put in this show, such as casting the show, doing all this, Monique should have been given an executive producer credit for season 1. Period. 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 Hearing all the things that she did for season 1 is crazy. I think that she deserves an executive producer credit. And I heard a guy asked her, so you was basically executive producing, and she said, yeah, but we knew she didn't get no executive producer credit. She deserved it. She absolutely deserved it. Absolutely. Good morning, Terry. Chef explained the buzzwords. Oh yeah, y'all, please. I think all of y'all know what buzzwords are. Buzzwords to say other words that you should not be saying. Y'all don't do that in people chat either. Please, please, please have a little respect. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think Carlos is good at finessing people. It sounds like it, D. It sounds like it because I keep saying in my mind, and I even said back when Winter was saying stuff, I was just like, dang, what did this man must have sold y'all a house, a big white house with a picket fence, honey. You can, I mean, he had to sell them the American dream, is what it sounds like to me. And by listening to Monique, I believe he absolutely sold something. And I believe Monique was in a bit of a vulnerable place because, she had just left Housewives, whether that was voluntary or involuntary. She had just left Housewives. She was still dealing with things in her marriage. And if she wanted things to be filmed in her marriage, I can understand why she chose to go that route of being on a new show. But then also, we got to look at his track record and look at the things that he's been doing. So, you know, that's just the way I feel about it. Yeah, he has a pattern. He has a pattern, absolutely. So yeah, we're gonna do a deep dive into that a little bit later on because yeah, I find that interesting. Y'all, Ray J then came out and apologized to the pastor child. Ray J said that he needed to come out and apologize to the pastor because he knew what he did was wrong, honey. He knew what he did was wrong. Saying that he was gonna drag the pastor out the pulpit, he knew it was wrong, honey. He knew it was wrong. So you cannot be mad at nobody about an interview that you filmed. You filmed the interview. If you was unhinged in the interview and that's what the people see, that's what it was. So you was gonna drag the pastor out of the pulpit because you acted a fool in the interview. Okay, Jamal Bryant better than me. I'd have aired it. I'd have aired it. I'd have aired it. Okay, because what you think this is? What do you think this is? Anyway, child, somebody go over there. Just call Ray J mama. Tell her to go around there and get that man. Okay? Tell Ray J mama, Sonya, to come around here and get her son. Come around here and do it. Um, yeah, it would have hit air and there would have been no shade, no tea to it, honey. Aired it, you filmed it. And especially if Jamal Bryant said that they don't do no edits to that podcast. So that's crazy. Hey Bama girl. CK likes the conflict the cast has with each other. And then that man said that's why, oh shoot. That's why, and I ain't finna be on here much longer, but that's why Winter was saying what she was saying. And it goes the same for Latrice, in my opinion. We're talking about what the cast is doing amongst each other. Because you gotta tend to your cast before you tend to fans or before you tend to anybody who is watching the show for pure entertainment. Come on now. Good morning, ham sandwich. There go my banner, y'all. Sorry. Sorry. Hey ham sandwich. Uh TBE says, nope, all money ain't good money. Why ain't it what you gonna get out of it? Well, I mean, that's true too. All money ain't good money. All money ain't good money. And again, I think that Monique probably should have done her homework prior to it, but I also believe she was probably in a vulnerable place. You know what I'm saying? She left Housewives where she had a big fan base. So and in a little form of it, I understand it a little bit. But you're right. All money is not good money. Now Monique also and I promise we'll get more into this, but Monique also said that she quit her radio job because she homeschools her children. Uh, oh, you're talking about the interview. Oh hell yeah, I would have aired it. If my policy to be TBE, if my policy is I don't edit and I air everything that I have and we signed an agreement, why wouldn't I air it? Why would I not? Let me ask you that question. Why would I not air it if there's an agreement and there's things in place and in writing? Why would I not air it? Explain that to me. I'm supposed to not air it because you came online. You spazzed out during the interview. You said he understood you spazzed out during the interview. So the agreement would have been when you got up from that interview, I don't want this interview to air, right? That would have been the agreement then, instead of coming to the internet, telling the internet that you don't want him to uh post it. Like, come on now. Oh no, well then we wouldn't be able to operate in business, because if I have a policy, I mean if I have a contract in place and this is what the contract says, I'm gonna air it. That's your business, not mine. Yeah, that's your business, not mine. I would definitely air it. If we have an agreement in place, we have a policy in place, that's period and that's facts. And I mean, you can disagree with it all you want to, but that's just what it is. Chef off the subject, I just saw the emoji and thought about Queen Sheba asking what kind of beer you drink. Right, what kind of beer you drink. Have some decency and don't put people out there like that. Have some decency and don't record an interview like that. It's simple. And TBE, I mean, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you about how I feel about a interview um with Ray J and Jamal Bryant. Like, again, as I've stated, which is what Jamal Bryant said in his post. If there's a policy and an agreement in place, I'm not breaching an agreement because you feel like I shouldn't air what you did. Not my problem. Not my problem. Not my problem. And if you feel a way before I air this or before you sign on the dotted line. Simple. That's simple. Okay, well, TBE, then that's okay. That's how you feel, honey. I don't know you. You don't know me. I really don't care. I could care less. It's okay, baby. I'm just telling you uh what I would have done, and you say what you would have done, and let's move on. It just is what it is. Um, if you do it for one, you would do it for the others. Yeah, like that doesn't that you number one, again, if there's an agreement in place and you decide to come on here and act a fool and you do not want it aired, have the talk prior to you leaving that person's presence. Because if Jamal Bryant really wanted to, he could air it. And there's nothing Ray J could do about it. It's an agreement in place. There's nothing he could do. Come on, bro. Like, what? There's nothing he can do. Absolutely nothing. So anyway, moving on. Hey, Miss Lika B, what's going on? Right, everyone has their own choice. Just like, again, y'all grown and y'all decide what you want to do. Period. That's just that on that. Um, Good morning, see you in T. Ray J also knows what not to say on camera. Right, like he does not. That man has his very own network. He know exactly how this stuff work. He not slow and stupid to it. You came over here acting a fool, then the world get to see you being a fool. Like what? No, I don't get to just have grace on you. You came over here, you sat down. He don't have no grace on nobody else. Why would Ray J be any different? No. He never get anywhere if they are afterthoughts every interview. Exactly. I think that was a plot to get people to watch. That would have been a good one chosen. Ray J needs therapy. The real question is why do an entire interview you don't want aired? Period. Hey, Mama Bees. And I'm just saying, if you acted a fool in that interview and you don't want that person to air it, then the thing that you would do to fix that would be to have a conversation with that person outside of the internet. Coming to the internet and you got an agreement means absolutely nothing. Child, don't be weird now. Um, his sister is Brandy. He definitely knows. Y'all, but y'all saying that like that man ain't first of all, he got his own network. He didn't produce several shows. He's not new to this. He ain't got no kid brain to this. Ray J know exactly what he doing. Child, please. He probably said some stuff about Princess that he ain't had no business saying. And he knew he ain't had no business saying when he said it. Period. Child, you charging me up about how I feel. All right, y'all. Again, all I'm here to say is if y'all don't want to be here, y'all go ahead and unsubscribe, honey. It won't hurt me. Just unsubscribe and blessings on top of blessings to you and to everybody else, honey. This just is what it is. Ray J ain't no fool. Talk about it. Ray J is spiraling out of control. He needs a white coat that hugs him. Yeah, child, please. Okay, so yeah, we'll talk about that stuff later on. We'll also talk about the Bell Collector preview. Um, I'm trying to see. Was there some other stuff that I? There's some other stuff I want to talk about. Again, I want to talk about this new show briefly with Eva. With Eva and what's the other girl's name? Lord, I always forget her name. Tammy Rivera. Well, I always forget her name. If Jamal felt something was off and decided not to do it, that's different. You definitely can't tell me yet alone threaten me, child boo. Exactly, child. I don't know who that person was, but you is out of your mind. Wait, what I missed? Why you putting us out? Oh, I'm not putting y'all out. I'm coming back live later on. I got some things to handle. Um, this morning, but I'll be back live later on to discuss Monique. Um, um, I want to discuss Kenya. Yeah, I definitely want to discuss Kenya. I definitely gotta discuss Kenyatta. Yeah, we definitely gotta talk about Miss Kenya. Yeah, yeah. Because uh, something about this Kenya thing, girl. Really low key, you told on yourself. Now I know she tried to play with her words, and Tamron Hall kept trying to get her. Listen, we're gonna get into it because, in my humble opinion, In my humble opinion, what you did was nasty. Talking about we've all done blah, 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 blah. The network ain't supposed to step in and do all these things that you ain't never done before. Talking about the network was gonna blur it out because they can't show the stuff, and that's what she assumed. That's what you assume. You assumed the network will blur out. See that's what she told on herself. So she goes, she gets these pictures. Everybody sees these pictures, and then she says that she assumed that production was just gonna blur the things out. See, that assuming is what got King in trouble. Yeah. I love Taraji too. I just watched her interview with sorry, y'all. Um, I love Taraji too. I just watched her interview with with um Sherry Shepherd. I enjoyed that interview. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm figuring to go. Again, you do not have to pick a side, baby. You are grown. Go wherever you feel like you need to go. Okay? Go wherever you feel like you need to go. Yeah, she has a new interview out with Sherry Shepherd. But you know, those interviews be quick. They be like 10, 15 minutes. They don't be really long at all. But yes. Ken, you got a new one out. Taraji has a new one out. Is she married? I'm trying to give her my last name. I think Taraji is divorced. Yeah, I think she may be single. You may have a chance. I ain't going nowhere if you rocking, I'm rolling. I know that's right, Natty. I know that's right. All right, y'all have a good day. Also, before I let y'all go, there is a video that I did yesterday of a pastor. And the pastor is by the name of, Lord have mercy, Robert L. Carter, okay? Robert L. Carter is being accused of impregnating and R-wording his family member, okay? He got her pregnant when she was 14, and he started the AB and the sexual AB back when she was 7 years old, okay? And he had a pretrial hearing, and I'm still looking for information on his actual trial, when his actual trial starts. But y'all, he AB'd this young family member more than 600 times, and he's supposed to be a pastor and a reverend. That's the y'all need to be talking about right there. That's what y'all need to be talking about instead of this nonsense around here. Talk about that. Instead of talking about nonsense around here, talk about these kids being violated and folks wanting to sweep it up under the rug. Are y'all worried about who you want to subscribe to? Be worried about stories like that. Talk about stuff like that. Because that is ultimately disgusting. And stuff like that, let me put this up here. Stuff like that go on in your own family and y'all won't even say nothing. Some of it go on in your churches and you won't even say nothing. Here this creep go right here. Nasty bastard. Hold on. This what y'all need to be worried about. This is exactly what y'all need to be worried about instead of creating stuff. This what you should be worried about. This is what you should be concerned about. This is disgusting. 600 times he impregnated that girl, made that girl have that baby in the closet, took the baby from the closet to the fire station, and then now the baby is adopted. Then you have to think about the trauma that puts on the mother, that now her baby is now adopted. At least what she know is to be her seed is now adopted. So she's no longer attached to that baby. The trauma that this causes, but y'all want to talk about others. Baby, talk about this right here. And it's in our very own black community at that. Right, he's still living now, y'all. Yeah, he's still living. And y'all, they offered that man a bail, and he received his bail. He received his bail. Child, it's disgusting. I'm trying to tell you. It is this. Yes, she gonna need therapy for life. Not only is she gonna need therapy for life, but what about that baby wanting to have children for real, or wanting to have, like, he has taken that away from her. She can't have kids. She can't do the things that she wants to do because of this man. You have literally stripped her life from her. And we're not worried about this white man that these folks then elected in the office that don't give a flying about none of us. Man, please. Again, y'all have a good day. We'll talk about it and we'll elaborate on some stuff later on. But I'm going to try to keep bringing stories like this to the forefront. I am. I'm going to start trying to bring stories like this to the forefront because this is stuff we need to talk about right here. This is why a lot of people struggle with church. This is why a lot of people struggle with church. This is why people can't be happy. This is why people can't go to church to be healed, set free, and delivered because of these men of God, these nasty, perverted men of God, and then all they want to talk about and preach about is homosexuality. Man, please. No. We want to talk about these young black girls. We're going to talk about these preachers and these older men who are doing things that they do not have no business doing. We're going to talk about it. All right. With that being said, I hope y'all have a good one, and I will check you guys later. Pay attention to my community wall where I will post. Oh, and y'all, we will be talking about this Oliver and TS Madison situation. For those of us that follow Oliver and TS Madison or know of Oliver and TS Madison, we really met Oliver through TS Madison. We're going to keep it a buck. A lot of people knew who Oliver was through T.S. Madison. Y'all, unfortunately, something has come along and they are no longer anybody for us to look up to in this. It sucks. I hate that. I hate it because I love T.S. Madison and I love Oliver as well. I feel like Oliver is a great person. I feel like T.S. is a great person. But T.S. pretty much said last night that the door's closed. And that hurt my heart. And I say this. If you got a real friendship with somebody, stop bringing stuff to the internet and pick up the phone and call them first. And notice what I said. I said, if you have a real friendship, a real relationship with somebody, speak to them first before you come to the internet. Because that's what put the cherry on top for TS. And it really hurt my heart because I like both of them. And it's just sad. It's sad to see. But anyway, we'll talk about it a little bit later on. All right, y'all have a good one. Peace.